This is your one and only Firespark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Arc Mods Weekly. I have some really awesome mods for y'all today, so let's get to it. First off is the Keychain mod. This mod is super freaking handy because it stops you from having to fill your hotbar with tons of random junk. First thing you're going to want to do is go into your engrams and then type in key, and that brings up the keychain. It's right here. Going to learn that right up. Then we're going to go into our crafting and we're going to type in key again, and it's right here. You can see it's going to cost you a 15 fiber, 10 hide, 8 metal ingots, and 5 wood. Once you have it all set up and you've created it, you can activate it by putting it into your slot and then clicking that number. And I have it right here. It is already full of tools, as you can see. I'm just scrolling through. Now, when you first drop it into your slot, this is what it's going to look like, and you're going to get this little remote control. Now, what you can do once you have that done is you just right click, and that is going to bring up this menu here where you can equip pretty much whatever you want to equip. So you can see that I already have the color gun, the metal pick, and the metal hatchet equipped. I can also equip the crossbow, some other stuff that I'm going to show you here in a minute. That's other mods that we're going to get into. Once you have that done, you can scroll forward or back, but I advise just scrolling forward with your mouse bar, because when you scroll, or with your mouse button, because when you scroll back, you're going to go into the third person. So just scroll forward can go through each of the items, so you can select the one you want, or you can just hit your middle mouse button and it actually brings up a menu showing you the items that you have to choose from, and then you can just click that item and bam, there you go, middle mouse button. Bam, got my color gun, middle mouse button, bam, there we go, keychain. You know, freaking so sweet, simple, and intuitive. Absolutely amazing mod. So the other thing this mod allows you to do is add structures, and you can see that I don't have to have the stuff in my hotbar either. It's just in my inventory here. I have some metal wall, so let's right click, and that brings up our menu here, and you can only have 5 items equipped in it. So we're going to remove the crossbow and we're going to add the metal wall to the keychain. Just hit escape to back out, and I'm just going to click my mouse button again because I feel like that's easier than scrolling. And you can see now we are placing metal walls. So let's jump up here to an area where this should snap, and there you go. So we can place the wall and it works just like normal. You have to keep slapping that one key as usual per arc, but you can build quickly and easily, and if you need to swap out, say, your metal pickaxe, you can do that easy enough, or we can swap to whatever. It's pretty freaking awesome. Next up on the list, we have the color gun. This thing is even more amazing than the keychain. And now the icon for it is not the best. However, actually holding it in your hand looks freaking great. It's a multicolor gun, because what this allows you to do is color your dinos without admin commands. So let's go take a look at the engram for that gun. So we're going to go into our engrams. We're just going to type in COL. Right here it is. Color gun tells you exactly what you need to do to use it. We'll go over here to our crafting, and you can see that it's going to cost you 5 thatch to create this bad boy. Once you have it, you can hit F1 and F2 to scroll through your regions. You can see that up there at the top that it's showing which region we're selecting. And then you can hit F3 to change the color that you want to select. So we can see there that we just dyed this guy solid blue, and you know, that's fine. That's good for him. Blue's a good color for him. Let's take him green. Select his other region. Blue. Region 0. There we go. Oh man, that's a fancy dino right there. I'm telling you what. So you get the general idea of it, and you can see how this would be really great for server admins to, say, give out as a gift for winning a competition, or heck, just put it on their server and let you color your dinos, whatever. We have the Quetzal here. We can, well, if I hit the right button, scroll through our colors here. So we got color region 1 is red. Shoot our Quetzal, and there you can see that it colored the top part of him. Let's get up here on top of him. Maybe. Oh, I still struggle with this armor a little bit. Okay, let's go to color region 5 and make that blue. There you go. And he's now got a blue butt and a blue stripe down him. Color region 4, let's change that. No, I don't want that to red. Let's do near black. I'm not even sure what region that is. Let's do something that's a little easier to see. I think that's his wings and his beak. Yeah, there you go. So you get the general idea of this mod. Quick and easy way to color your dinos, to give everybody on your server a way to color your dinos without having to type in those pesky admin commands. Because I don't know if you've ever done it before, but typing in the admin commands to color a dino is a bit of a pain in the butt. And now you can just shoot your dino. And I mean, who doesn't want to shoot their dino with a gun and splash color on them? Freaking amazing mod. And I'm sure you saw this little ball down here in the bottom of my menu, and that is definitely what you probably think it is for all of you Minecrafters out there. That is an Ender Pearl. The next mod we are going to take a look at is Ender.io for Ark. Now, any of you who've played Minecraft, you know what Ender.io is. This isn't anything close to Ender.io. This just adds the ability to teleport using Ender Pearls and Ender Arrows like you do in Minecraft. So you can see I have the Ender Pearl here. And let me just state real quick here, mod author, the Ender Pearl looks freaking great. Like, it's spot on. Look at it. You just toss it up. Spot on Ender Pearl design. I mean, it looks fantastic in Ark. Awesome. Anyway, back to the mod itself. You're just going to throw it like you do a normal Ender Pearl and wait patiently for it to hit, and there you go. You can see we just teleported to where it landed. And we'll throw another one and wait patiently for it because you got some serious throw distance, and you teleport to where it landed. Now, a few things I want to point out, and I think it's just due to the fact that this mod is in its early stages, and teleporting, I don't know how new teleporting is to Ark, but I feel like it's relatively new feature that's starting to show up in some mods. So be careful using this because you can get stuck. And I've gotten stuck a couple of times when I was testing it. Don't throw it at your redwoods. You'll get stuck in the side of the redwood and you can't do anything about it. Even if you throw another pearl, you don't teleport out. You just turn purple for a second and then you're back. So be careful where you're throwing it. My advice is aim for the ground. So far I haven't had any issues as long as it's hitting a ground item or a ground piece, ground map. As long as it's hitting the map, that's what I'm looking for. I haven't really thrown it at rocks too much. I would be careful with rocks as well. But as long as you're hitting like nice areas of the ground, you can pretty much hit wherever on the ground you want. And I can show you here. We can just aim at the side there and we hit. Yeah, you can see I just teleported. There's a little puff of purple and I teleported onto the side of the canyon here, and we'll throw it again. Yeah, not an issue as long as you're hitting the actual map. Just be careful for hitting actual items. I also got stuck inside of my base wall and had to break that as well. So just a few things to keep in mind. Now, not only does this come with Ender Pearls, it also comes with Ender Arrows, and make sure they are equipped. Oh, real quick before we get into that, you can learn those. It is of course an engram, and if we just type in End, you can see them right here. You can learn the Ender Pearls and the arrows. You need to learn the stone arrow first, and then we're going to come over to our crafting and we're going to type in End. You can see that it's going to cost you an Ender Pearl and a stone arrow to make the Ender Arrow, and the Ender Pearls are going to cost you a blood pack and a silica pearl. Not a bad little cost for them to be able to throw them and teleport pretty much wherever you want. Well, wherever you can see. So we have our Ender Arrows equipped, and they work the same as you would think, except they're a little more accurate to an extent. They still have the down slope that the normal arrows have, but it's not as bad as throwing the actual pearls themselves, and they work just like the pearl. You shoot, it hits, you teleport to that location. Although you can get some pretty decent distance with these. I'll demonstrate that here real quick. So here we are on the beach. Now I'm just going to fire this at a nice, really high angle. And now we're going to wait patiently. And there you go. And yes, we waited a very long time, but you can see the distance at which we teleported. It's pretty decent distance. So you can also shoot stuff with your arrows, and you can see that we just teleported next to this guy. Now, if you enjoyed those mods, you are going to love this last one. I definitely saved the best for last. Last up, we have the LC tent. So this is a tent that you can place down pretty much wherever you want. So you can go into your Ingrams, you're going to type in LC, and you have to learn the sleeping bag first. It's going to cost you 5 points. Learn that up. There is also a door for it as well. And right here it is, the tent door. So you're gonna need to learn thatch door and door or wooden door frame, and that's gonna allow you to create the door for the tent. Then we're gonna go over here to our inventory, and we're gonna type in LC again. That's gonna grab the tent for us, and that's going to cost you 25 thatch, 10 fiber, 50 hide, and 15 wood. Not bad for this thing once you see what it does. So I have one in my hotbar here. I'm just going to hit 2, and you can see that it places pretty much wherever you want. So we're going to just throw it down there on the side of the beach, and you have this nice cozy little tent that you can set up as a quick base wherever you're at. Throw down stuff in it, you know, create a little outpost here and there, wherever. You can throw down the door as well, so you seal it up all nice, and you have your nice little tent ready to keep you safe. Now, here's the awesome thing. You can pick this bad boy up. So you don't get your door back, but whatever, doors are cheap. So then you come over here, and you can see that you can also place this thing in the water. So not only can you place it in land wherever you want, it lets you just place it straight up on the ocean floor, river floor, wherever. So I don't know what dinos you can get in here, but I'm pretty sure you could probably get a couple of decent sized, probably your ichthyes may fit through there, I don't know, but water-based underwater tent, I don't know how useful that'll be, but I wanted to point it out because it's freaking awesome. Now, the other cool thing that I definitely have to point out, and this is what makes it for this mod for me. This is where I'm like, okay, I'm sold on this mod. Look at this. Yes, it places on your raft. So we're just gonna kind of eye it up here the best we can because it does not snap and give a little jump. Oh wow, we're way off. Let's see if we can line that up a little bit better. Here we go. We're just gonna do the old raft technique and try that. There we go. So here now we have our raft tent raft. Rafty tent raft, I don't know, traft, whatever you want to call it. Now we are crooked, so we're not lined up, we're long ways here, but we have a freaking raft mobile awesome base of awesomeness, and it extends pretty decently over the sides of the raft. If we come down here into the water and you take a look, you can see that it's extended on the raft pretty decent all the way around, and just kind of enlarges your raft as a whole. So then you have your awesome little tent that you can just set up on, make your little tiny mobile base on your raft. Just don't take it into the ocean because we all know how that goes with the newest patch. But you have an awesome little, not only mobile base because you can pick the tent up and take it wherever you want, but also mobile in the fact that you can slap this bad boy on a raft and just move it around in the water, and you know, awesome mobile base. Great mod, absolutely fantastic. I really love everything about it, and I think it is a great addition to anybody's game, single player, multiplayer, whatever, just for the pure fact that you can throw this thing up pretty much wherever you want. Place it down, spin it around. Apparently it didn't like that location, so place it down, spin it around, there you go, and you have your awesome little mobile base that you can just pick up whenever need be, keep you sheltered from all of the wild creatures in Ark. And I think that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for all of your amazing support, and to all of the fans out there. You all are amazing people, and I could not do this without you. If you want to become a Patreon, please check out the link down below. I have a lot of good rewards for Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy and you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.